Hey, what's up, folks? I've been super busy lately. I've just been on this little short film. If you love zombies, check out the Revenge of the Roman Sorceress. So it's basically Romans versus zombies. So if you want to see me play as a Roman soldier, just check it out. Anyways, further ado, let's get started. So you're probably wondering why I have a Dark Dragonite up and why this card is worth $25,000. So I want to go over sport cards and Pokemon collecting. Now, Pokemon collectors are really no different from sport card collectors. Really no different. Pokemon collectors chase after basically error number cards like 582. Pokemon collectors love the autographs of their favorite artists and so forth. Really no different. And this is why Pokemon modern sets are very dangerous to invest in right now, because the main thing is the Pokemon companies just printing like the Federal Reserve. They just print, and they don't care. And after this video, I want to give a little insight for people wondering why sport card products or the sport card industry in general is like such a hot item. Why it's a problem everywhere for sport cards, and why Pokemon cards ain't a problem. And mostly during the pandemic, when everything was kind of just going haywire, so Pokemon people will be buying sports. Sport people will be buying Pokemon and so forth. But during this pandemic, I kind of just learned more and more about sport cards. And I was always wondering, why is sport cards selling so crazy high versus Pokemon? Okay, so we have a Dark Dragonite here, $25,000. Pretty high numbered. WOTC cards, I love WOTC cards because it just seems WOTC cards, Wizards of the Coast, respected collectors. And to be honest, I don't think this is an error. I think they implemented it on purpose just so they can have kind of like an Easter egg kind of thing, and people will just call it an error, but who knows? But they put the Homer Simpson Pikachu in the jungle set, with the first edition stamp and its promo, and that goes for a lot. But like I said, Pokemon collectors are really no different from sport card collectors, because we chase after numbered cards, like error cards like 582. This is a non-holo and it's going for 25 G's. The pros with collecting Pokemon is that, well, you don't have to worry about Charizard or Pikachu, after they faint in battle, they'll lose its value. You don't have to worry about Pikachu, Charizard, getting in trouble or getting injured and losing its value. Pokemon cards will dip a little bit and go right back up in value, or even higher. It's a very safe investment if you really think about it. But does it sell as high? Not as crazy as high as sport cards, but sport cards is a whole different beast. It's like a roller coaster. That's another thing I wanted to show you. So now, we all know the 25th anniversary is coming out. Basically, they're taking WOTC cards, the OG artwork like Venusaur, Rumor Charizard, for example, and they're putting all these old school, Pokemon cards in this set. Now, thing is, will they just keep printing? Probably not, but we'll have a nice print. Everyone will get a good chunk of it. But the real question in this video I wanted to bring up, what if the Pokemon Company did the same thing what Panini does? So I'm going to hop over to, sport cards, talking about numbered cards. Now, if you don't know what a numbered card is, it's very simple. The top number is the one in the print you have, while the bottom is how many exist in the world and were printed. For example, a card numbered 67 out of 99 means you have card 67 out of possible 99 that were produced. Oh my gosh, that would be an ultimate game changer for the Pokemon modern sets. if the Pokemon Company implemented numbered cards like that Dark Dragonite 582 in Shiny Fates, Hidden Fates, etc., it'll be a whole different game changer. Can you imagine a Shiny Charizard VMAX 101? Can you imagine having a numbered Shiny Charizard VMAX 67.99 or the Shiny Charizard GX from Hidden Fates? You can get the base set like this card right here. So I had Shiny Fates versus Chronicles. Of course, Chronicles won, but they cost the same value. I ripped some UFC, because I like UFC. It's a cool thing for me. But this box costed like $20, and I pulled an auto. So I'm kind of like ripping sport cards. I'm starting to kind of just learn why these cards are so crazy. But this card right here is like $90. Of course, I'm going to get them graded. Justin Herbert's kind of like Charizard right now. Anyways, so I wanted to go over that point with numbered cards. Now let's pop over Justin Herbert. This was in 2020. Autograph sold for $11,000, and it's 101. Can you pull any of these type of cards in modern sets for Pokemon? No. But what if they did? It would be a total game changer, like I said. Now, these cards are basic. But its worth goes a little bit higher than a Shiny Charizard. And it takes longer for a Charizard. So anytime a set is released, cards go way up in peak in value. Then as the set hits the shelf more and more, and people pull the card more and more, the cards plummet. And then once the supply dries up, which we're seeing now at Shiny Fates, once the supply dries up, and less are coming out of the MJ holding boxes, now the cards are going to go, then the cards are going to creep up back in value. And that's what, and you don't have to worry about Charizard or Pikachu getting injured or fainting in, TCG possibly. You don't have to worry about, your Pokemon getting in trouble with their trainer, and losing value. If Justin Herbert, let's just say he got severely injured, like he's out of the game, or maybe a couple games, who knows, or he gets in trouble, anything can happen. Uncontrollable circumstances happens to Justin Herbert. His card will plummet in value. And that's the risk with sport cards. It's like buying early bets before they become like Michael Jordan 20 years from now. That's why people are paying such crazy amount for like Justin Herbert, because if he becomes like a football player that's going to be like, say, the next superstar or whatever, then it's basically you're getting early, pretty much. It's like first edition in a sense with rookies and all that. But it's a good idea to kind of just look into. But what if Pokemon Company did the same thing? What if Pokemon Company did like art illustrations of their artists, and Pokemon collectors have like their favorite type of artists, and what if they came out trainer cards with like their autographs on the card, or even on a Pokemon card, they all have their autograph, and that would be super dope. And I think if they did something similar what Panini does, it will give not only retainer value of modern sets, but it will give sport cards run for its money. And yes, people might have a problem not seeing Pokemon cards on the shelf. But let's just say let Chilling Reign, for example. Let's just do Chilling Reign. The pull rates are bad. But let's just say you pulled that gold Snorlax. You pulled the base like I did with this Justin Herbert. But what if you pulled like a numbered golden Snorlax? Then, or like basic hollows in the set, like basic hollows that you will throw in your bulk pile, What if that's numbered? What if they have different variety of borders? Stuff like that. And I'm not saying Pokemon Company should just cater solely to collectors, because we have the TCG. And people may argue, well, if you do this, this will be bad for TCG players, and I will argue differently. You can still cater to TCG players. They can still play the base cards. That's why they have the base for like Darkness Ablaze, Charizard VMAX. So if you want to build a deck or around a 4, you can use your 4 cards instead of like the Rainbow Rare or the Shiny VMAX, for example. The modern sets can still be playable and used for the cards you pull. But at the same time, why not throw numbered and autographed cards in there like sport cards? This is crazy. These are pulled out of 45, maybe hobby boxes, blasters. The same boxes that are the same cost as MSRP with Pokemon cards. And maybe this is another question for you too. Maybe should you like rip sport cards instead of Pokemon, and then use the chase cards that you pull from from sports, to fuel or fund your Pokemon collecting. Let's just say you did pull this autograph. Let's just say you pulled this. Let's just go over a raw card here. Okay, let's just say you pulled this card. Okay, let's just say you pulled this from Chronicles. That's maybe just a $20 box. You can get a black label with that, and this guy's selling it raw. You can get a black label with this. Like, I'm just kind of just giving you guys an insight, a topic to discuss about, just kind of something to go over. Should Pokemon do something similar to what Panini does, in a sense, for collectors? Now, I'd just like to hear your comment below, and like, sub, and see you guys next time. Peace. Later.